Desperate, petty, and wasteful. That is Area Representative Kareem Musa's Facebook summary of the actions of employees of the National Sports Council directed by member O.J. Elrington earlier today.
Some 2 years ago, we had put in some backboards, and then I had them actually replaced with fiberglass, excellent quality backboards about 6 months or so ago. They were in perfect mint condition. It has the Kings of the Park logo on them, the same that are out at Lopez Mateos Park. It's something that we really believe in. My team believes in our youth. So we put up the backboards, we fix up the bleachers, we put in the lights out here at the Buttonwood Bay Park. Only to find out this morning, 2 weeks before a municipal election, the young man, O.J. Elrington, comes out here with some people he says are from City Council to take down these backboards. Mind you, they have done nothing for the last 12 years to come take down these perfectly good backboards. And God knows what they did with them. This is nothing short of political vandalism. This is theft of public property. They are not spiting me, you know. They are spiting the people of this community who enjoy and who love this park and who come here. They will come here this evening to find no backboards. So it's very disappointing that somebody of his profession, because he's an attorney, I think he's employed at the Ministry of National Security. Now look at the issues, look at the irony of all of this, Aaron. Last night a young man was gunned down, an 11, 12-year-old was gunned down. These things are for the youth. What are the U.D.P thinking? Are they even in their right mind? Hubris is setting in. It is time for them to go. This is ridiculous.
But this afternoon, it went from the ridiculous to the sublime when, as we were finishing up with speaking to Musa, Elrington drove up in his late model SUV and quickly got into a confrontation with Musa and two of his supporters, including Paul Chicken Dread Ferguson. Elrington accuses Ferguson, as captured on his own video posted on Facebook, of verbally threatening the NSC employees, which brought him to the area. He insists that the park is under the jurisdiction of the City Council, and they and the Sports Council decided to come in and replace the backboard and rims, the latter of which players said was broken.
This week, this park became a priority because this weekend we're hosting an event here at this park. What we're doing is renovating every single park that is a part of the tournament. Not only those parks, but every single park outside of that. So the young men who play at this park alerted us to the fact that the rims were broken and we needed to fix them. At the same time, we said that we would do every single thing and renovate the entire park at the same time. No. First and foremost, they are claiming that we're removing the backboards because it's political signage. First and foremost, it was illegal for them to place it there in the first place. But that was not why we're replacing them. We're replacing them because it is something that we're doing across the country.
But Musa told us no such explanation was provided.
We are to work together. We are to find solutions for the people, not destroy. That is all that they're good at, destroying. And simply because this is a project that came from a PUP era representative, they can't handle that. Man, they need to man up or roll out.
So I gather they gave no explanation as for why the backboards would have to be taken down. As you said, it's not. It's something you put up, not them.
All I heard was a host of bad words coming out of his mouth, no explanation as to why. Like I said, he cannot say anything was wrong with the backboards. He comes to play at this basketball court too with the same guys who love the backboards, and now he can't come up with a reason why, so he took them down.
So we pressed Elrington on the necessity of removing backboards and rims that appear to have little wear and tear, but he insisted that is part of the overall revamping effort. As for continued maintenance of the park, Elrington says that's the council's job, not Musa's. I understand that these backboards and rims have been here for at least 6 months, according to Mr. Musa. He paid for them out of his own pocket.
Yes.
This initiative that you spoke about is what, 3 weeks ago, I think you said?
We have been replacing backboards and rims for the past year.
So it's only coincidental that you got out here?
Because I explained to you that we have a tournament this weekend at this park. We did the same thing in Jane Usher last weekend. We didn't have any problems with anybody in Jane Usher because the tournament was hosted in Jane Usher last weekend. Wherever the tournament is going to be next weekend, that is, we're going to do the same thing at the next park next weekend. Wherever the urgency became because we're using those facilities for the citywide tournament. And so we will renovate and rehabilitate all the parks and playgrounds where the tournament is being hosted.
So where are these backboards now that were taken down yesterday? Will they be replaced in time?
They were right here. The Sports Council has it, and they will deliver it to Musa and Balderrama, so wherever he wants them to be delivered.
But if somebody wants to go and practice on the court tonight,
The
they're not
rims were
going to.
broken and they could not be used anyway. I will give you the text message where the organizer of the event reminded us that the rims needed to be replaced in this facility. They were not being used anyway because they were broken. If they want to adopt any park, they can go and seek the permission of the city council. Anything that they want to do, they can go and seek the permission of the city council if it's a city council park. They cannot act arbitrarily and act as though they are above the law.
Even though it's in his division.
Even no, there is a saying in law. Not even the king himself is above the law. You must apply yourself to the law. You're not a law. He's a lawyer. He should know this. You are not above the law. You cannot supersede the law. You must obey the law.
The rain put an end to all conversation, but this is one dispute that hopefully gets resolved fast. Aaron Humes reporting for News 5.